I've seen a lot of weird things during my travels, but this is near the top of my list. First things first, this is Bergen in Norway. It's beautiful. The buildings were colorful, the coastline was endless, and of course, the hikes in nature were stunning. So when I decided to hike with some of my friends up the mountain Sandsvikfjellet, I thought nothing of it. I didn't even bring my camera. That's until we came across this anchor, up here, on top of a mountain. That's the coastline way down there. And it's a real anchor, it's solid metal. So how? Well, here's the story. In April 1944, Norway is under occupation by the German forces during World War II.
And why did they pick Norway? Its many steep inlets or fjords would make excellent U-boat bases, from which raiders could prey on British supply lines.
A Dutch steam trawler named Voorbode that had been confiscated by the Germans comes to Bergen for repairs. However, nobody except the Dutch-speaking crew of the Voorbode are aware of the cargo within the ship. Aboard the ship, 273,000 pounds of explosives. Authorities are not informed. On April 20th, a fire breaks out upon the ship. A smoke pillar rises hundreds of feet in the air. People nearby see the crew of the ship running. Then, at 8:20 a.m., it explodes. A wave reaching 1,000 feet high lifted other ships ashore. Air pressure and the tsunami that followed flattened neighborhoods. Fires then broke out, causing more destruction, including the local church, Nykirken, that was set ablaze. One girl stated from her experience,
"There were many parts thrown through the air and into the bed, but not on me. Amongst them, one of those tiled stoves, one of those huge iron fireplaces, the old-fashioned ones, had landed in there. I remember that one because it was quite big and heavy. And onto the bed where I was supposed to be sleeping, there was a rafter from the neighbor's house."
Another witness said,
"As it happened, I remember thinking, now I'm dying, without me being able to say that I was particularly afraid, but I was knocked unconscious because of the pressure wave."
Heavy objects from the ship and quay spread around like an umbrella, causing damage over an area of several kilometers, which leads us to the anchor of the Voorbode. It was later found atop the 1,368-foot mountain, 1.9 miles away from the explosion. In the aftermath, 160 Norwegians lost their lives. 5,000 were injured and another 5,000 lost their homes. Here's how the explosion compared in size to other known explosions. Nowadays, the anchor sits atop the mountain as a remnant of its catastrophe, resting amidst the beautiful Norwegian nature, waiting for hikers to learn about its history. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.